and apparent length. See, this PQ is not, it will be less than 80. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is here. Now what I'm doing, I'm doing projection downwards, means the length will get foreshortened. Okay, that's why it is called as a apparent length, not true length. Okay, that's a solution he has given here. The steps also he has explained. Leave it, nothing. First you draw XY line as per this condition, 10 mm above HP, 10 mm below HP from both X and Y. Sorry, from this VP HP. Okay, VP HP you must write. Okay, he has not written here. We need to write VP and HP, and from this both the side you take 10 mm, 10 mm, draw the locus line, then fix a point anywhere, some area, call that as P dash. From there draw a line at an angle of 30 degree, then take 80 mm, 80 mm, take the compass of 80 mm, cut this line, that will be your Q dash. Okay, then draw the projection from here downwards, and from Q dash downwards, and from P dash downwards, that will be your P, and this will be your Q. Join it. Okay, and this always the true length line should be thicker one. Okay, keep it. See the difference of the line here. Can you see the difference?
Yes,
P
yes,
dash and Q dash, P and Q. See this P dash, Q dash is thick, and P, Q is thin. Always the true length line should be thicker one.
Sir, there is no need to give that arrow marks, sir, like directions.
No, you can give. He has not given, you can give.
Yes.
Okay. Next, come to next category of problem. A straight line AB 40 mm length has one of its end A at 10 mm from HP and 15 mm from VP. Draw the position of the line if it is parallel to VP and inclined at 30 degree to HP. Assume the line to be located in each with respect to 4 quadrant here solved.
Sir, if they ask with respect to all quadrant, we have to solve, sir?
No. He will not ask with respect to all quadrant. With respect to first quadrant only, you will get the question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You forget about next 3 quadrants, 2, 3. Okay, but that is for your understanding purpose, how it looks like. He has given.
Sir, in this chapter, like projection of lines, they only ask in first quadrant. That's it, right?
Lines, planes, solids with respect to first quadrant only.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Say, straight line AB 40 mm length is parallel to HP and inclined to VP, inclined at 30 degree to VP. Its end point A is 10 mm from HP and 15 mm from VP. From HP means that we can, from HP means that we can see in VP. From VP means that we can see in HP, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first what you need to draw XY line. Okay, he has given this condition. Its end point A 10 mm from HP means above HP. Above HP means that we can see in VP. So from 10 mm from XY line, take 10 mm, draw locus line. Then 15 mm from VP means in that we can see 15 mm from VP. So that we can see in HP. So from here,
yes,
take 15 mm down, draw locus line, and after that draw one straight line. This A dash. This end will be fixed, right? One end is fixed. A is fixed.
Yes, sir.
Clear? This will be A. In the top view it is A. In the front view it is A dash. Then come to here. A straight line AB. AB of 40 mm length is parallel to HP, inclined at 30 degree means it is parallel to HP, means true length we can see in HP. and it is inclined to HP at, sorry, it is inclined to, sorry, it's straight line
30
AB. Wait a minute. Straight line AB of 40 mm length is parallel to HP and inclined at 30 degree to VP. Okay, it is inclined to means inclined to VP means that angle when we can see when we look from the top view. Where will be the top view? Here. So that's why from this line, draw a line at an angle of 30 degree, take 40 mm, cut this line. Okay. Then project it upwards. From here also you project it upwards. Since he is saying straight line AB 40 mm length is parallel to HP means this is the true length and this will be the apparent length. Right?
Yes.
Getting my point? This is
Yes,
the
sir.
true length and this will be the apparent length.
Apparent.
Apparent length means it is not true size. Okay, it is not true length. It is the length is foreshortened. That's why it is called as a apparent length. Now see this fifth condition. Line is inclined to both HP and VP. Both HP and VP. What he has done? See here. I will go to this point. Here. I will go to this statement. This condition line parallel to both VP HP. Now what he has done, this end A is fixed. Okay, listen carefully. End A is fixed. Now go to end B. Now now it is inclined to both the planes, right?
Yes, sir.
Now what I will do, I will lift this B away from HP. Okay, like this. Okay, now what happens? Line is inclined to HP parallel to VP. Now slowly see the cursor. I will lift like this, then like this. First I will take away from HP, then I will take away from VP. Right? Means it is inclined to both the planes. That is what here. So, if it is inclined to both the planes means in both the planes you can see the true length plus in both the planes you can see the angle of inclination which is called as alpha, referred as alpha and beta. See here, pictorial representation. Clear? In both the case, this A dash, B dash, A and B are called as a true length. Because when you look from the top view and front view, you can see the complete length of the line. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Say both front view and top view are reduced length. No views shows true length. Sorry, not true length. That problem will first true length will be rotated. Okay, in one plane it will be true length. In opposite plane it will be apparent length. Agree?
Yes.
See here.
Yes.
See here. For this condition, it is in the top view it is true length. In the front view it is apparent length. For this case, condition number 3. In the front view it is true length. In the top view it is apparent. That fifth condition is combination of this third and fourth. Okay. See here. If it is true length for this VP means for the top HP it will be apparent length, this line. Okay. If it is true length for HP, then for VP it will be apparent length. It is this condition number 5 is combination of 3 and 4. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both front view and top view are inclined to XY lines. No view is parallel to XY. Now in this condition here, he has not shown that one. When you solve the problem with respect to these conditions, Okay, you will get all true length in both the sides, apparent length in both the sides. I will stop here. Okay, only 5 minutes is left. What I will do, I will re-log in after 5 minutes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If the session goes out, another 4 minutes is there. I will explain the combination of what are the combination of problems you may get from this topic. See here.
Yes.
Orthographic projections means front view and top view of line AB are shown below with their apparent inclination. These are alpha and beta are called as a apparent inclination. You may be asked to find out the apparent length, apparent inclination, or theta, beta. Okay, all those things you will get. Okay, this type of questions you will get. See here, TV top view AB is not parallel to XY line. Okay, it is not, AB is top view, it is not parallel to XY line. Hence, its corresponding front view A dash B dash is not showing a true length and true inclination with respect to HP. When we will solve the problems, we will discuss all the things. Then, when front view and top view known, how to find a true length. Okay, some data he will miss. Okay, either he will not give true length, sorry, true length he will give, either he will not give angle, either he will not, one side true length he will give, one side apparent length he will give. Okay, he will give the combinations based, and by using the combination you need to find out the, you need to solve to check how, whether your problem is right or wrong. Can you see this B and B dash line, blue line?
Yes, sir.
Okay, after solving the problem, when you join this B and you need to join B and B dash line. If it is straight, then only your solution is correct. If you are not getting straight line, okay, if this B and B dash are not coming on the same line, then you have done something wrong. Okay, to check your solution whether you are done right or wrong, this length, this line B B dash blue line, it should be straight, then only your solution is wrong. And distance between this blue line and this blue line is called, this line, see the cursor movement, the distance between this blue line and this blue line is called as a distance between end projectors. Okay,
Yes, sir.
then see that he has given the condition, based upon the condition he has solved the problem. How to find, see, when front view and top view known, how to find true length. Views are rotated to determine true length, its inclinations with HP and VP. Now what it is inclined, no, you need to make it straight. This red line is, it is inclined to at some angle. So what you need to do, you need to make it straight. When you make it straight, what happens? This point will come somewhere here. Getting my point? You make this red line, it is inclined to XY line, sorry, it is inclined to HP. Okay, what you need to do, you make it parallel. You make it parallel means you need to make this red line parallel to XY line. What you need to do, from the, take compass, fix A, from this point you project it down up to this blue line. So what you are making, you are making this line, inclined line to parallel line. Then, when true length is known, how to locate front view, top view, component. Okay, when you will solve the problems, we will come to know how to solve. Okay, what I will do, I will log out, and after 5 to 10 minutes, okay, we will start once again.
Yes, sir.
Okay.